Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Rich, I'm just wondering, since you're the guy who has the most experience with the most different kinds of Marlies teams, what's your take on this team so far and how it's coming together?
I think we've come together extremely well in the short period of time we've had together. Obviously, every team's been different. And I think that there is a lot of different types of players, but generally a lot of good skating players with skill that think the game well. And I'd say it's probably one of the younger teams I've been a part of.
How do you forge those relationships? I know that it's, the social side of it is, obviously put aside for now, but how do you forge that social connection that you guys always seem to rely heavily on?
I think generally you find ways to come together. This year's obviously been a challenge as far as doing things away from the arena, just because we can't with the COVID protocols, but we spend a lot of time at the arena together. The coaching staff actually has built in, around 30 to 40 minutes every day where we can just sort of chill, listen to music, talk, catch up with each other. Where in typical years, you come in and it seems to be everything going kind of in unison. There's been some, I guess, social time scheduled at the rink, but going away for 2 weeks on the road and traveling and playing all those games, 4 games in 5 nights, 4 and 6, we're around each other. We were forced to come together quickly. So it's just been different. It hasn't been difficult at all.
Next question goes to Nick Barton. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Rich, just 2 questions. Going off what you and Todd were just talking about, what was it like in the off season, not knowing when there was going to be a season played?
It was obviously frustrating at times, but at the same time too, my mindset was it just gave me more time to train and practice. I was fortunate enough to get some good training here with the Maple Leafs before the Marlies season started. And after a while, as much as I do love to train and practice, you want to play games, but that was my mindset. It gave me, I don't know how many months it was, 4 extra months to just be in the gym and on the ice working on things that maybe I wouldn't have as much time to. So that was my mindset.
And since we're basically on like the 1-year anniversary of when it all started, I was just wondering if I could get your thoughts on that night or maybe the next day after they shut down just everything and what it was like for you.
I don't even care anymore, man. I'm here right now doing an interview with you. Life's good. We're playing hockey. I just hope people out there stay safe. Follow the protocols of the government, and we'll continue to move forward back to normal life.
Next question goes to Justin Levine. Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, Rich, thanks so much for doing this. So first I have 2 questions for you. So obviously Toronto dropped the first game against Stockton 5-1, but then kept things close with a 4-3 loss in the second game. So how would you analyze your team in those 2 games overall? And, do you think that, I guess, there was a disparity between the 2 teams, or do you think that your team, because as you mentioned that your team is starting to come together, do you think that it was just, kind of just a bad game? And speaking more to the 5-1 loss.
Yeah, I think we definitely have taken ownership in the 5-1 loss. We didn't play a very good game. We didn't make good decisions. We're very aware of that as a group. I thought the next night we rebounded very well, although we did learn a tough lesson that a hockey game is 60 minutes, and I thought we worked hard. I mean, Stockton's a great team. They were pretty fortunate on a couple of their goals, which ended up giving them the win. I don't think we didn't feel bad about that game, although we did learn that, you have to make good decisions constantly at every moment and at every game to survive in pro hockey. But it was a very rigorous road trip. That kind of took a toll towards the end, probably lack of practice. I think we maybe, lost a little bit of our structure, but it's been a great 2 days here with practice, and I think moving in towards the weekend versus Laval, we're going to be sharp and ready to go.
Now you guys are going into a home and home series with the Rocket, as you just mentioned. So is there something that you think the team has to, I guess, kind of buckle down on, or do you think it's just, get that confidence back and get back to playing winning hockey?
I don't think we need to make too many drastic changes. I think we know what we need to do, and that'll probably stay in house amongst our team, and we're going to do them.